Are you someone that's always thinking that something's wrong? Like you feel something in your body, you feel something, and you're like, what's wrong? What's wrong? I know I've been. You're not alone. I really want to address this topic, especially with some high energy times that are coming. How do we integrate it? How do we manage these times that bring on some funky things without thinking that there's something wrong? My name is Rebecca Abraxas. Thanks for joining me. This is all about remembering your greatness. And so thank you for being here. Thank you for the light you shine for the planet and on the planet and as the planet. So thank you for being here. Just remember, we go live as a tribe every Friday. Be sure to ring that bell and subscribe so you know when we go live so you don't miss it. And of course, there's always a replay as well. Just nice to have energy on that live with me. So all right, so let's dive in. Wrongness. First, I want to say that right and wrong, there really is no right and wrong from a broader perspective, meaning that everything that we live, everything we experience is expanding consciousness. And that's truly why we're here, just to expand consciousness, grow the light. But when we're in these bodies and we're feeling them, sometimes we can't help think that something's wrong here. And during high energy times, right now in this moment in time, we're experiencing the hot, big energy of the lunar eclipse coming tomorrow. And there's always something, there's always some portal or energy or collective energy or Schumann resonance there's always something, right? And so when I say manage high energy, what I mean is what happens when we're feeling the effect of something? What happens when we're feeling exhausted, ringing in the ears, dizzy, can't focus, not clear, right? When we're feeling like flu-like symptoms, when we're feeling cold, hot, when we're sweating, when we're having these hot flashes, all of this can be integrating higher frequencies or just more energy than your body's used to at one time. And so for years, I was running to the emergency room every time I had a severe headache or felt too tired or felt like I was having heart palpitations. For so many years, I thought something was wrong. And for so many years, I've lived with what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Yeah. So I want to invite us to have a different question. What about this? What's right about me that I'm not getting, right? Or, ooh, these are exciting symptoms. What's my body telling me? What's my body or energy telling me? So these are some questions. And I see questions as really potent, powerful tools because they help you expand your awareness and your consciousness about what's happening. Okay. By all means, if you feel concerned, yes, get medical help. Seek someone that's going to help you uncover this. But what I've noticed is I get checked out. There's like nothing wrong. We go through a barrage of tests, stress tests, heart tests, everything. And they're like, you're fine. You're really healthy. And then I'm like, what's wrong with me? Am I psychosomatic? So I grew up on the East Coast. I grew up going to Catholic, prep schools. And I grew up with kind of this linear way of being in life until I got dragged into a different way of living, a broader perspective, a different paradigm. Dragged, kind of awakened to. I have a college degree on wellness education and exercise sports science. So I'm seeped in sciences. So I'm a fixer. So this is my background, and I am working on taking a different perspective, shifting my paradigm from what's wrong to, this is interesting. What's happening here? What's expanding? What can I be aware of here? So now, I don't know about you, during this time right now, it's high energy. I am cold, I am hot, I'm freezing, I'm burning up. And, you know, this comes and goes. This week it's happening. For the past month, it hasn't happened. Some may say that it's, you know, perhaps it's hormones. The hormone thing, hot flashes, women are in this group of like, oh, it's just your hormones. However, our cycle brings us on an awakening journey. So I don't just say, oh, it's just hormones. It's actually perhaps your body adjusting to higher frequencies. And this is very common in a woman's life as she's evolving through her years. I love Susan Weed's approach when she says menopause is an awakening. It's an awakening. So, on any awakening journey, when you're managing and processing high energy, whether you're male or female, you can actually go through these type of hot, cold type things. So, is it hormones? Maybe. And a lot of times when we look at hormones and we say, oh, it's just hormones, it's like, oh, what's wrong with you? Oh, your hormones are off. So, like, it's just such a different paradigm to take a look at, what's right about me? What's my body doing? My body is an amazing, amazing contraption. Machine. It's an amazing being. It's amazing. It's just amazing. And so what is it doing? What is it telling me? You know, getting into the amazingness of it rather than the brokenness of it. You know, going from awakening into our ascension journey where we're trying to sustain and process these high frequencies and still stay in a body on this planet. It's a lot of work. This body's amazing. It's learning how to do it. So, do you want to join me on this quest of lighting up? Lighting up when their body's doing something different. And instead of saying that, you know, what's wrong, just, wow, look at it go. So I didn't sleep much last night. You know, the ringing in the ears is starting to come back, the hot and cold, the sleep disruption, and I've started to track this. This happens on higher frequency times. And sometimes it's harder to get up. Sometimes I need a little extra sleep. But in the past, I would grumble and think something's wrong and how do I fix this? Maybe there's nothing to fix. Maybe this is just how it is right now. And the thing is, guys, like if we're if we're really being honest about our experiences here as an infinite being, actually don't require sleep. We don't require food. Like we can live off of light energy. There's people on the planet that are doing it. I'm not quite there yet. I enjoy food. I enjoy sleep. But our attachment to these things can make us get into the perspective of if I don't have them, there's something wrong. My body's, it's wrong. Okay? Not really. Not really. Okay? So I always remind myself of that. It's just like, I rested. You know, I laid down, I rested. And if I get out of the perspective that I need this or something's wrong, and get into the perspective of all is well, all is perfect. I guess this is all I required right now. Ooh, what a ride this is. So if we change our perspective and our mindset around it and we detach from the beliefs of what we need to have or else, we get to have more possibilities. We get to step into more miracles of living in this body. And we get to integrate higher frequencies and manage this energy. We're managing it. Our body's managing it. It's doing its job. There's nothing wrong. It's just managing high energy. It's adapting. It's amazing. It's evolving. Oh my God. We are evolving. These bodies, these cells are evolving. The DNA is evolving. How we hold different frequencies. Our chakra system is evolving. That's amazing. Right here, right now, right as us, for us, in front of us. We are evolving the human race by bringing in more light frequency, and these amazing vehicles that we're in are evolving. And that's freaking amazing. So is there something wrong? I don't think so. I think it's there's something very, very right about all of this. And I understand it's uncomfortable. It is uncomfortable as heck. And by all means, do not go on to WebMD, because they will have you in the ER every other day because, any symptom you have. Now, guys, the way I was trained in yoga therapy is that the symptoms of the body are kind of red flags to say, way under here, there's energetic things trying to get your attention, there's mental emotional things trying to get your attention, there's your intuition trying to get your attention, all to say you've left the perspective that you are the infinite being of you, of your body. Have that connection. Know that connection. And when you detach from that perspective, that's when your intuition and your thoughts and emotions and beliefs and your energy, chakra, breath, body, and then finally your physical nature. That's when we get symptoms. A symptom of a body is screaming at you to find connection with your source self. That's all a body symptom is. So, would you be willing to know that there's nothing wrong? And would you be willing to go here and just connect with your source self, your higher self? And in that, as we go through these discomforts, get them checked out, if that helps you have some peace around it. And just know that, what if there's nothing wrong? You are perfect, evolving energy in this body. It's all perfect. Let me know in the comments, how does this land with you? Is this an aha? Is this like, okay, woman's crazy? Or does this give you some relief around some of the ascension symptoms and awakening symptoms that you're experiencing? Can you hug yourself and be like, wow, we are amazing. We're evolving. There's nothing wrong. We are just doing everything right. It's just adapting. So, beautiful being, if you would like some support with this adaptation process, I love vocal toning. You'll see that all through my videos, that I really enjoy vocal toning, using voice. It's such a fast way to integrate energy and to release denser energy. So if that's interesting to you, I do have a new course, Vocal Toning for Manifesting. So the details are down there in the description. All right, beautiful beings. I hope you join me on my Friday lives, and let me know how I can support and serve you. Any questions or any topics that you would like covered on this channel. Namaste.